Before, this swimming pool was drowning in a sea of structural problems and outdated 70s style. Now, sleek curving lines, a raised spa, new paver pool deck, and a lush surrounding landscape bring this backyard back to the future with a splash. Lee, Marianne, this was one seriously outdated pool when we started. What do you think now?
I love it. I absolutely love it. The pavers look great, the plantings are bright and colorful. It's very relaxing.
It's a big turnaround from what was here before. I remember the old rock planter particularly.
Yes, that's gone. She's a lot happier about that. And we've replaced it with a very nice looking spa. And the spa looks like it was always part of the pool, which is exactly what we wanted.
There were structural problems too, and the biggest one was the crack that was right here.
Yeah, it was. Not only was it unsightly, it was also causing the pool to leak water.
How do you know if a pool is leaking water if the crack isn't visible like it was here in Lee and Marianne's pool?
Well, you're right. Most leaks are not visible. So if you're losing water and you have to fill up your pool more than once a week, you should certainly have it checked out.
Jason, let's discuss the concept of a pool rehab versus a new pool build.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good example of being able to salvage everything that the homeowners liked and everything that, we didn't have to get rid of. They liked the shape of the pool. They did not like that rock feature. They wanted a spa. So we're able to keep a lot of the materials, like the shell of the pool, a lot of the plumbing, but probably the biggest cost savings was keeping the existing deck design and shape.
So the pool deck is a perfect example of when a rehab will be more cost effective because you actually put these pavers right on top of the old concrete.
Right, and this step and this raised deck over here, it's exactly where it was. So just by bringing in the extra bull nose and laying these thin pavers right on top of the existing concrete, you wouldn't even know it's even there.
So you didn't have to remove any of the old concrete or bring in a new sub base to lay the pavers down.
Right, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
One of the things I noticed first about the old pool was how it looked like it was just kind of plopped right in the backyard. The new landscape has a lot of plants, and that really makes a big difference around the pool.
Yeah, we had this walkway here before, and just went all the way around here. It really didn't lead to anything, and we had very, very few plants in here. So with the addition of this nice patio, really gives a nice sitting area.
You really wanted to make this a new garden, and it's another destination in the yard. The walkway goes around, and it leads you up to the pool pump equipment. Tell me about what happened with the pool pump.
Well, the pool equipment was already there. The pump was already there. That's the location that it had to be. When adding the spa, we had to add the heater for the spa. We only had the one place to put it next to the pool equipment. So it was very important to use a viburnum hedge or some sort of hedge there to block the sound and the view.
It'll take some time, but these viburnums will grow taller and fuller, eventually screening off the view of the pool equipment and muffling the sound. It's all about putting the right plant planted the right way in the right location, and I think this is a great example of it. You called in a few favors and brought some friends over to help you with the planning because you decided to do it yourself. And that's a great way to save money on a big project like this with labor costs, but it's also a lot of work.
It was a lot of work, but it was worth it, and it was fun, actually.
And it turned out nice. It turned out wonderfully.
Yes, and we got it done a lot quicker than we thought when we had as many people helping us.
On time and under budget.
Woohoo!
You've got some great color in the bed between the screened-in porch and the new pool decking, but it took a little bit of extra work to make this happen.
Right, we had gutters put in because anytime it rained, all the water would come off and pretty much wash this away. And I can tell you that if we didn't have gutters up there now, all that mulch would have already washed away to the side there.
And that's a great lesson for people. Sometimes you can improve your landscape just by making improvements on your home, but you gotta be able to pinpoint the problem before you can solve it. So I have to ask, what's your one favorite part of the new landscape?
Mine would have to be the color, the beautiful colors, the reds, the purples, the yellows. I love the color.
There's color everywhere, even all the way down to the color of the pavers on the pool deck.
Right, everything's beautiful.
Lee, what about you?
I think the fact that it looks like a spa or a hotel or a place to go, and it's right in our backyard.
What does Molly, the dog, think of the new pool?
Oh, she loves it. She's been in the pool bunches of times.
Well, you guys, I really enjoyed watching this pool get dragged out of the 70s, and I know you're going to enjoy it for years to come. So thanks for letting us tag along. And thank you for joining us on Groundbreakers. We'll see you next time.
So how you doing today, Paula?
Good. How about you?
So far, so